process from selling to buying was pretty cool. It was a lot smoother than my expectations were. You know, from what I've heard, I've heard all kind of crazy stories about people, you know, having issues with selling and things like that. But for the most part, it was a very smooth process, smoother than I think we both expected. And then once we did sell, I guess because we were going through the building process rather than your normal buying process from buying from a homeowner, the builder did a lot of the groundwork, and we met with them. But one of the things that was really good, I thought, was Kendal. He came out when we met with the builder. He was there when we actually signed the contract, and even the builder stated, the sales rep, one of the things that she said, well, this is odd. A lot of times when I work with realtors who bring a buyer, I never meet them. Or if I do, I see them one time. But Kendal was there for the process, making sure we asked all the right questions.
I would say one of the biggest differences is when you already have a pre-existing home, you have a set amount that the person is selling the home for, right? So you negotiate that. When you're building, the house costs something specific, but then when you go in and put the amenities in, you could eventually go above budget. So I think it was kind of hard staying within the amount that we wanted to spend within the home, because you have so many options and lighting and, you know, flooring and different things like that. And I think that could somewhat be a challenge.
The last thing you want to do is spend the money and pick out something that you don't like.
The building process itself, if you've never built before, it might be beneficial to do research first, because I would say there were questions that we didn't realize that we should have asked, that we found out like later. Like, say for instance, here you can't have sheds in the backyard. So that would have potentially changed our decision to do a 2-car garage versus a 3-car garage. So, you know, HOA fees and knowing what those stipulations are, like, it really does help to know those things in advance so that you can choose the right floor plan.